They're tiny, they're everywhere, and they're absolutely insane. Get ready. These insect facts will change the way you see the world beneath your feet. Ants don't just work together. They merge together. When flooding hits, fire ants cling to each other, forming massive living rafts that float for weeks. They can survive the worst disasters by becoming a single superorganism. Each ant links legs and jaws to its neighbor. It's not teamwork, it's biological engineering. Ladybugs look cute, right? Wrong. When threatened, they release a toxic yellow fluid from their leg joints. It smells foul and tastes worse. A last resort warning to predators. Ever wonder how a cricket hears your footsteps? Their ears aren't on their heads, they're on their legs. Each front leg has a tympanal organ just below the knee. They hear vibrations and chirps through their shins. These aren't just buzzing drones. They have cognitive powers similar to primates and can remember your face. Scientists trained bees to recognize photos of human faces, and they passed the test. So yeah, that bee following you, it probably knows you. Transformation sounds magical until you realize what's really happening. When a caterpillar enters its cocoon, it literally digests itself. Its body breaks down into goo, insect soup, before rebuilding itself as a butterfly. Grasshoppers are chill, but crowd them too tightly, they morph into locusts, growing longer wings, darker bodies, and a swarming appetite. They go from peaceful grazers to airborne plagues, triggered by touch. Some spiders don't crawl. They fly, using Earth's electric field. They shoot silk into the air, sense electrical charge in the atmosphere, and lift off. No wings needed. Cut off a cockroach's head, and it won't die. It doesn't bleed out because it clots instantly. It doesn't suffocate because it breathes through holes in its body. It'll wander around headless for days until it starves. Imagine a beetle that's also a chemical cannon. The bombardier beetle mixes two chemicals in its abdomen, then blasts out boiling toxic spray from its rear with a bang. Flies don't just land on your food, they're tasting it with their feet. You think mosquitoes bite randomly? Nope, they prefer type O blood. One sting from the bullet ant is described as pure wave-crashing agony. Not just flies, butterflies do it too. When a butterfly lands on a flower, it's tasting nectar with receptors on its feet. For every human on Earth, there are around 1.4 billion insects. That's not a typo. Meet the Colobopsis explodens, the self-destructing ant. When threatened, it contracts so hard its body bursts open, releasing toxic goo to trap enemies. Insects aren't just bugs. They're biochemical wonders, evolutionary oddities, and survival machines. This is the secret world of insects, and it's crazier than science fiction.